Hello and welcome to Take 5 with the Regional Chamber. I'm Kim Calvert. Canfield has a new lunch spot in a familiar location. The Legion of Foods truck is set up in the former Perkins parking lot. Talia Hagler tells us the food truck is just the beginning for owner Tracy Simons.
Tracy Simons got a film degree in college but couldn't find a job she loved, so she decided it was time to follow her passion.
Food's always been my passion. I've always loved to cook. It's something that I always wanted to do, and you know what? I don't want to be on my deathbed and be like, wow, I really wish I should have done that. So I'm young enough, I'm healthy enough, and I've had a great opportunity throughout life, so I'm like, let's do it.
Tracy began looking for a building to purchase to open up a brunch restaurant. When finding the right spot proved to be more difficult than she expected, she decided to start with a food truck, and Legion of Foods was created.
The food truck is actually, it's a superhero themed food truck, so we have two different types of menus. We have a more healthy menu for our Legion of Super Good Foods, or if you want to be a little bit more indulgent, we have a very calories don't matter menu for our Legion of Super Bad Foods. And that's kind of what we're playing off of.
Just as the food truck was in the works, the old Perkins restaurant in Canfield came up for sale. Tracy loved the location and bought the building. She's now set up the food truck in the parking lot as she renovates the restaurant. Legions of Foods serves a variety of food, including sandwiches with meat from their own smoker. The restaurant will serve all kinds of brunch items.
We are bringing fun back into food. We will have your traditional breakfast items for people who aren't too adventurous, but we are also going to have, I don't want to say fancy because that's not the right word, but fun and creative things. Like think back to when you were a kid and you just, used to go in the pantry and mix a bunch of stuff to see what would work out. Well, now that we're adults, we've gone through a lot of trial and error, but we want to just bring new things to the area.
Everything in both the food truck and the restaurant will be made fresh. Their focus is on quality, and they plan to buy meat and produce from local farms. Once the restaurant is up and running, the Legions of Food truck will travel to events and be available for catering. For Take 5 with the Regional Chamber, I'm Talia Hagler.
The Legion of Foods truck will be set up at Birdfish Brewery in Columbiana this Saturday from noon to 9. They will be incorporating some of Birdfish brews into their menu items. For more on everything the food truck is offering, visit them on Facebook. And now to a different type of restaurant in Trumbull County. Margarita King opened last month in Warren. The restaurant serves everything from burritos and tacos to fajitas and enchiladas. They also have more than 20 flavors of margaritas. Angela Navarro, her husband, and his family own Margarita King. This is their 9th restaurant in the region.
Our goal is always to continue to grow. We have 4 children. We have 5 nephews and nieces within his brothers, and we're just trying to make a better life for our children and leave for them what we weren't given the opportunity to have.
For more on the restaurant, visit kingofmargaritas.com. We hope you enjoyed this edition of Take 5, and we'll see you again next week. With the Regional Chamber, I'm Kim Calvert.
Take 5 with the Regional Chamber is produced by Mahoning Valley Productions, where we tell your stories.